What is the latest U.S. Midwest August weather forecast?
NOAA forecast for the next, let's say 2 to 3 weeks is a little bit above normal temps and a little bit above normal precip, especially in the eastern Midwest. There could be some pockets, maybe in the west, that could miss some of the rain, but overall it's a favorable crop outlook weather-wise for the U.S. corn and soybean crop.
Soybean and soy oil futures continue to trend higher. Why? Will this continue?
Soybean futures have been firming because hope that China will buy U.S. soybeans. They may need 1.5 to 1.7 million tons per week to satisfy the demand before the next Brazilian harvest. Soybean oil futures have been firming because of lower Malaysian production of palm oil and increased demand in China. And I think that soybean prices will continue to be around these price levels until we know exactly what the size of the U.S. soybean crop or we get closer to the U.S. harvest. Soybean oil should also continue to gain on soybean meal.
Wheat prices are trending lower. Why? Will this continue?
Wheat futures have been trending lower because of talk of a bigger Russian crop. There's some estimates as high as 80 million tons, which would free up 35 to 37 million tons for exports with no quota problems. There is some dryness in parts of Europe, maybe Argentina, and even Canada. But that is offset by the drop in demand for importing countries, especially North Africa, who have not seen the tourist income that they need to buy imported food.
Corn futures are near contract lows. Should farmers be selling cash corn?
The reason that corn futures are near contract lows is we just have too much corn in the U.S. The crop ratings went up last week. Looks like we're going to have a crop that is bigger than the U.S. estimate. And also the demand, especially on the ethanol and maybe even the export side, might be lower than what the USDA estimates, which would suggest a higher carryout north of 3 billion bushels and push prices even lower. Before the summer weather pattern started, we were talking about maybe D's corn trading lows 270. So that's still in the cards as long as we don't see big increases of buying maybe by China of U.S. corn or a late problem with the crop. Again, most people are looking for a corn yield north of 180, and some people are as high as 187.
On July 13th, there was a one-day reversal to the downside on the NASDAQ daily chart. What is the implication of this sell signal not following through?
So any chart sell signal, including the one-day reversal to the downside that does not follow through, actually can be construed as a buy indicator, and that appears to be the case with the NASDAQ futures now, giving that one-day reversal sell signal, and now today making new record highs. So that in itself is a sign that there probably will be some follow-through gains in the NASDAQ and also the other stock index futures as well.
What are the fundamentals impacting the copper market?
Well, the U.S.-China trade tensions and tensions overall have put a halt to the advance in the copper market. The copper had advanced approximately $1 in a rather short period of time, but the $3 resistance area now appears to be holding. My belief is, though, that once these tensions are put on the back burner or less in the media to one degree or another, there will be a breakout to the upside. My next objective for the copper market is now 310.
Is there a spread opportunity in the gold-silver markets?
So I really do not see any opportunities in the silver-gold spread or the gold-silver spread. Either way, I believe that both the precious metals, gold and silver, are headed higher. From time to time, the gold will be benefiting by its advantage of being long for traders with the uncertainty situation, and other times the industrial component of silver will be advantageous to the silver. But either way, both gold and silver, I believe, are headed higher. So the spread, so to speak, is to be long both the gold and the silver markets.